All right, everyone. So today in this video, we are planning to fly from KRYY, which is McCollum Field here in Kennesaw, Georgia. And then we are going to KARW, which is Beaufort Executive down in South Carolina. And we're flying here for my private pilot check ride that we have scheduled. So we're planning to fly at 5,500, and then so a few things we have to look out for. So when we take off, this is going to pick up from our Class Delta departure video, and I'll probably break this up into a couple videos. But we have to just watch out for this Bravo airspace of Atlanta. So we actually fly straight east, so going up here. And yeah, so just looking at this here, we were mainly watching out for this corner because we're flying at 5,500. We don't want to get into that Bravo. Up here it's 6,000, so we are fine there. And then, yeah, so we fly kind of that route and then head down to Beaufort, I guess you say, Executive Airport, which is a small uncontrolled tower. We do fly past the Marine Corps Air Station here, which is cool to see. And then we do get flight following. I've only done this a few times, and I'm not super proficient at it, which you will see. But luckily, my instructor is there with me, and just I'm learning along the way. So, but yeah, that's what our plan is, and hopefully we get the pass on the check ride. And yeah, and then we're gonna fly back. So it's a little over 2 hours there, and then the flight with the DPE, and then the flight back. So that is our plan, and you guys can ride along.
That's awesome, man. It's beautiful. Flight is a wonderful thing. There's nothing like
amazing.
it.
No.
It's like having kids. You can't explain
Right,
it.
you can't explain it until you do it.
Awesome. It really is. We call Atlanta. So it'll be like basically 4 miles northeast of McCollum. Flight following Alpha Romeo Whiskey, 5,500. The first thing he's going to give you is a squawk code. Just real quick.
Alpha Romeo Whiskey. So 121. So I would say Atlanta.
Let's stay right there.
Okay.
Oh
yeah, wait.
Just for a second, he might give it. He's probably not going to give us a frequency change approved, but this is we're still in the airspace. Well, actually, out of this airspace because we're 4,700, 35.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're right. You're right by doing that.
So we would just say Atlanta. Skyhawk 80210 VFR request.
Go just you can just say your number.
Okay.
Wait a second, then he'll come back. Say 80210 Atlanta, and then we'll say 4 miles east northeast of McCollum. Request flight following Alpha Romeo Whiskey, 5,500. If you want, we can turn the autopilot on, and you don't have to worry about maintaining that 5,500 per second.
Okay. So then we would do hold our heading. So let's do that first.
Yep.
Heading. Autopilot on. Heading mode.
Yep.
And then altitude.
Yep. Or and you can do indicated altitude.
The indicated altitude here.
Yep, because it's going to level off now.
Okay.
Or indicated airspeed, I'm sorry.
Okay. Indicated airspeed.
And then roll that guy back to, I don't know, 85 or something. All right, now we can kind of forget about it a little bit. Yeah, it's pitching for 85. Okay, now it's like, all right, 85's coming. I got 200 feet to go. Now I'm going to capture that 85. All right. So we have autopilot heading, altitude select, and then altitude. So here comes our altitude. There we go. Blinking 5,500 is captured. But now it's going to lower the nose and speed up. And we'll have to control the throttle. So we don't. You'll hear that engine go.
Yep.
A little faster.
Set it up for cruise. We'll do that first.
Yep.
So cruise checklist. I'll pull it back.
Yeah, 24.
That in place.
Morning departure citation 681 Kilo County 2,300 climbing 3,000, left turn 330.
November 681 Kilo Atlanta departure, ident climb and maintain the 5,000.
Continue climb 5,000, 681 Kilo.
Number 681 Kilo radar contact mile north county.
That checks 81 Kilo.
So cruise, power's good. 2400, make sure we leaned, instruments all in the green. It looks good. Alrighty, got that set up. Alright, so
We're about 6 miles east of McCollum.
Okay, so but first I'm just going to say Atlanta, Skyhawk 80210.
Yep.
And then he's going to say, go ahead.
Yep.
I'll say VFR request.
Or just say request flight following
November
Alpha
681
Alpha
Kilo
Romeo Whiskey 5,500.
spotting 275.
14,000 heading 275 for 681 Kilo.
Atlanta, Skyhawk 80210.
Skyhawk 80210 Atlanta.
Skyhawk 80210, 5,500, requesting VFR, requesting flight following to Alpha Romeo Whiskey, 5,500.
So you forgot to tell him where we were.
And we are about 7 miles east of McCollum, KRYY.
November 80210 squawk 3547.
Repeat that.
3547, 80210.
And go to nav now. Okay.
November 80210 radar contact 8 miles east of McCollum, land altimeter 3063, and I show you at 5,600.
Roger.
Location checks 80210. Beautiful. So now, let's see. So we gotta watch this. So this is good. This is, unless he gives us a Bravo clearance, we can't go into that little square right there.
Send down before that point in time.
And we're gonna fly like, PDK is gonna be off my right side. Lawrenceville's gonna be off your left side.
All right, so then doing that again, just thinking.
Yep.
So we just say, call them up, Atlanta. So Atlanta 80210.
Yep.
And then he's gonna say Atlanta 80210. And then so he said 80210. I should have said 7 miles east of McCollum.
Yep.
Romeo, Yankee. Requested flight following to AR or Alpha Romeo Whiskey at 5,500.
Yes, sir.
And then he would have came back and
Yep.
given me
That's right.
correct instructions.
Squawk code is going to be the first thing.
And now he's watching us.
Yep, and he's going to hand us off unless he gets super busy. Then you're like, you're on your own.
November 681 Kilo, turn left heading 240, contact Atlanta Center 134.95.
3495 heading 240, 681 Kilo, good day.
Good day.
And then we're just listening to him and making sure, listening for him to come up with anything else.
Yep. Any instructions, any traffic, he's watching out for us. This 400 here, crossing over that. Yeah, Alpharetta is on your left.
Awesome. Should see the, maybe see the sunrise here in just a little bit.
Yeah, we will.
Alrighty, so then we got 208 nautical miles left to go, 2 hours, traveling at 97 knots.
12 knot headwind. Ish. That's PDK. See the little open space there? To the beacon?
Yep, there's the beacon.
So then you got 85. The 285's right there. Then you'll have 85 just, you see the lights going that way?
Straight out a little ways.
Yep, like that. That'll be 85. You have the string of cars, which is probably 316, if I had to guess.
Sending traffic up there.
That's awful.
They're having an awful time while we're up here having a great time.
Later, losers.
Is that, I guess maybe, is that a plane that just took off out over there?
Yeah, it's probably out of Hartsfield.
Probably.
So we just need to mind that little Bravo square right there.
Yep.
Because the last thing we want to do is bust a Bravo. So what we'll do, center your heading bug, or even that's good enough where it's at right there. And then we'll just make sure that we don't go into that. Yep. And we'll do it by like, so there's 3,600 at Gwinnett County, so we're plenty high above them.
Maybe do like that number.
Yep, and then we'll make sure we hit
bit.
heading. That's kind of stay ahead of it. No surprises. Also probably see it. So they don't have the rings on the GPS like that, but it's okay. Alrighty. Okay, crossing over 85 now. Kind of meanders that way, it looks like. Oh no, that's PIB. That's Peachtree Industrial. 85 still over here.
Request 421 Atlanta departure, identify and maintain 7,000.
Over there. So I looked over my test questions that I missed.
Request 421 ident.
So I figured she may ask me. So
Request 421 radar contact 2 miles north of Gwinnett.
one was basic med. So basic med, and another part I missed is you have to follow any restrictions on your driver's license. So
Yes.
like I wear contacts, so then I have to wear contacts.
Right.
To fly, plane has to be under 6,000 pounds. Has to be pilot plus 5 passengers.
6 seats, yeah.
So 6 seats max.
So 6 and
Fly.
6, 6,000, 6 people.
Okay, that's a good way to remember it. 6 and 6. Below 18,000 feet.
Yeah.
IFR or VFR.
Yep.
And then you cannot fly for compensation or higher.
Right. I think it's speed restricted 250 as well.
Then 250. Yep, you got it. Below 250.
Hey, remember we had to look for that. It's not in the FARs. It's an AC
It's a
advisory circular. Yep.
Yep.
So you need to pull it out. Search the advisory circular.
I'll get that memorized. So another one I know, I don't remember, I missed was transponder.
November 3 Delta Alpha, change my frequency 128.57.
ADS, ADS-B. So there's, let's see.
Okay.
There's A, C, and S, correct, for transponders?
Yeah. Yeah. Mode C, Mode S. So this is basically Mode S is. It was Mode C was current. That was like back in the 90s. Then they came out Mode S. Now this is ADS-B, which is like Mode S, which gives you like a GPS position and reports that out.
And where we are and our altitude.
Yep. So, right. So you have to have it. You see Mode C, ADS-B out under the ring or whatever. That's so that Atlanta knows that you're not busting up through here. In the upper shelf of the Bravo.
So we have to have it anywhere inside the Bravo.
Yes.
Inside the Charlie or above a Charlie.
Yes.
And then outside of that, ADS, you don't have to have it technically.
Right. All right, so there's Lawrenceville right there.
Okay.
See the runway like that. Big fall 316, and then it's right.
See the runway, see the beacon.
Yep. So now, go ahead and go to heading mode.
So let's do something like that.
Give it a good buffer there. There you go.
That. And heading mode.
Yep. And then verify. Anytime you click an autopilot function, AP heading, altitude. All right, there we go. And then once we're out in this area, we'll just go direct enter again. It'll redraw the line. We'll go back to nav mode. Yeah. All right.
Request 421, climb and maintain 10,000.
That's right. Yeah, you don't need ADS-B transponder in Delta because most of them don't have radar service. Gotcha. The ones that are associated.
Approach Bonanza 186 Romeo Lima, level 7,000.
Or really near another like controlling agency will have it.
3063, expect vectors, visual approach runway 8.
Most Deltas don't.
3063, and if I could, I'd like to do the RNAV 8 up there in full scan if that's possible.
November 6 runway Lima, roger. Request 421, climb maintain 11,000.
So, since we are located within this class Bravo here, we do have to have it. Right?
Yes, yeah, that's right. Yeah, the Bravo, the Mode C fail is what they call it.
Yeah.
trumps anything else.
Yeah. So then ADS-B now, this is now newer technology.
5340 Mike Land approach line
Mode C or S.
3063.
Right. It came out, like the mandate, I think, was January 1, 2020, for everybody to go to mode or ADS-B out.
Okay. And that's why it says mode C and
Yep.
ADS-B out.
Yep.
All right, so then stall aerodynamics. So during a stall, go up and we stall the plane.
Southwest 421, kind of Atlanta Center 133.1.
Might be our next one. Actually, 331, I think is north. Keep a lookout on.
November 80210, kind of approach 132.47.
3247.
3247, 80210. 3247. Huh?
32.
32.
Yep.
47.
32.
30. 3247.
Okay.
Six Bravo Golf.
All you're gonna say is just Atlanta Skyhawk 80210, level 5,500.
3171, enter below 7006 Bravo Golf.
Skyhawk in there as well.
Contact 3 southeast of Gainesville, cleared to Victor
Sir?
Delta Foxtrot as filed. Maintain 7,000.
Skyhawk,
Expect
say
level
Skyhawk.
410 in 10 minutes.
Alright, maintain 7,000 for now, 410 and 7 minutes, 6 Bravo Golf.
6 Bravo Golf, readback is correct. The Atlanta altimeter, or aft altimeter, is 3066.
66, 6 Bravo Golf.
Atlanta Skyhawk 80210, 5,500.
Skyhawk 80210, Atlanta approach. Aft altimeter is 3066.
3066, 80210. 066.
Nice.
That's all he's going to tell us.
Yep.
Good.
Coming along.
All right. So, anyways, I was saying, so when the plane stalls,
Yep.
it stalls. Trying to remember on the inner parts of the wing first,
Yes.
right? If I remember correctly.
It goes inner, outer. That's the way the wing is designed, so that you'll have aileron control up to the last second, basically.
Yep, that's what I was thinking.
And then you can stall an airplane at any airspeed. Okay. Go a little, just for fun. Left. Just for fun, yeah. Yeah, airplane stalls at any airspeed, critical angle of attack, and that's a design feature.
Yeah, meaning if you yank up on this thing, doing 100 knots, it's going to slow down quick, but
Right.
you still can exceed the angle of attack and it will
Exactly.
flop over.
Right. In a turn,
And
stall speed increases.
right.
And you'll do, like commercial, you'll do accelerated stalls. So you'll stall the airplane in a turn, which it's really a non-event if you're ready for it and you know the procedure. So basically it's just unload that elevator pressure, wings level. That gets rid of it instantly.
46 Bravo Golf, climb, maintain
And of course,
10
full
south.
power.
1010,000, 16 Bravo Golf.
Nice. Yeah, what's under us? Camera won't do it justice.
416 Bravo Golf, contact Atlanta Center, 134.2. Have a nice morning.
34216 Bravo Golf. See ya.
So I always say with, you know, you watch YouTube videos or anything like that, if it looks insane on camera, it's almost death. You know,
absolutely.
Like, the cameras just don't do it justice.
You know, I would film myself like on a mountain bike jump or whatever, and I thought I was just hauling the mail, you know? I was like, oh, this is gonna look so cool. The first one I did, I was on the ground like this far. I was like, and it looks really slow.
Like, well, I'm lame.
Never mind. I don't need a GoPro in my life. It'll just make me feel bad. Oh my gosh. All right, there we go. Now we're clear of that Bravo. Redrawing a line. So you go direct enter on there. Direct enter. See if we like it. There. If we like it, then hit nav. Nav mode. Yep. There we go.
Autopilot, now it's on GPS.
Yep.
Altitude 5,500. Gonna put us right in the sun.
Of course. Look cool.
All right, so that's going to be part 1 of the video. I'll have part 2 up hopefully in a few days as we continue our flight down to Belford Executive for my check ride. And hope you guys enjoyed the video and stay tuned for the next one.